All right, so let's talk about one of the biggest YouTubers of all time. Like, literally one of the faces of the entire Minecraft era. DanTDM, or if you've been here since the beginning, TheDiamondMinecart. Yeah, that guy. The blue-haired icon who pretty much defined a whole generation of YouTube kids and gamers. But there's a lot more to his story than just Minecraft blocks and happy intros. This dude has been through everything. Fame, burnout, reinvention, and somehow he's still here. So let's rewind. Dan, or Daniel Middleton, was born November 8, 1991 in Aldershot, England. And no, he didn't just pop out of the womb holding a diamond sword. He actually had a pretty normal start. A kid who loved video games, music, and making people laugh. His parents divorced when he was young, which, yeah, isn't exactly fun, but it's one of those things that shapes you early, makes you more independent, you know? He studied music production in college and actually worked at Tesco before YouTube. Imagine going from stacking shelves to topping Forbes' list of highest paid creators. Like, what a speed run. But before all that, he started uploading Minecraft videos under the name TheDiamondMinecart. The name alone tells you where his head was at. Mining diamonds, exploring, playing mods. And when I say mods, I mean mods. This man was reviewing every weird, chaotic Minecraft mod out there. One day he's showing you a portal gun mod, the next day it's mutant creepers or exploding chickens, and it worked. Kids loved it. Parents didn't hate it. And his personality? Just pure energy. No swearing, no negativity, just pure enthusiasm. It was Minecraft comfort food. And then came the characters. Dr. Trayaurus, Grim the skeleton dog, even his little lab setup. Those weren't just background props. They were part of a story. He turned Minecraft into a universe with recurring characters, inside jokes, and plot lines. It wasn't just a Let's Play. It was a whole show. He built an empire off that lab. And people noticed. He became one of the most viewed creators in the world, breaking records left and right. He even got a Guinness World Record for having the most views for a dedicated Minecraft channel. Dude had literal world records for playing Minecraft. Like, how wild is that? But Dan wasn't just a gamer. He became an entertainer. He wrote a graphic novel, Trayaurus and the Enchanted Crystal, and it blew up. #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. He went on a live tour. He made a mini-series with YouTube Red. He was everywhere. By 2017, Forbes listed him as the highest-paid YouTuber, $16.5 million that year alone. From Tesco to millions in the bank, all because of Minecraft. But that's where things start to get interesting. Because after years of daily uploads, constant pressure, and non-stop content, Dan started to change. The Minecraft scene shifted. The kids who grew up watching him, they grew up. And new creators came in, flashier, louder, sometimes edgier. And Dan didn't want to go that route. He stayed true to himself. But that also meant adapting was hard. He started experimenting, different games, vlogs, even horror games. But some fans didn't like the change. You'd see comments like, "I miss old Dan," or "Why isn't he playing mods anymore?" And that's the trap of YouTube fame. You grow, your audience doesn't always grow with you. Around this time, you could feel a difference in his uploads. He was still positive, but there was a bit of that creator fatigue. You can't be the upbeat, perfect role model forever. He talked about mental health more, took breaks, and started focusing on family. He married Gemma, who's been with him since before the fame, and they had 2 kids, Asher and Miles. But he made one smart choice. He never shows their faces online. For a guy who's been in the spotlight for over a decade, that's a pretty healthy boundary. And then, tragedy hit. In 2023, he posted that his dog Ellie had passed away. If you follow Dan for years, you know Ellie and Darcy were always in his videos. That moment hit fans hard. It wasn't just a sad post, it was like losing a piece of old YouTube. But Dan kept going. He didn't turn that pain into clickbait or some viral sob story. He just shared it, honestly. That's why people still respect him. And even now, with over 29 million subscribers and 20 billion views, he still uploads because he loves it. Sure, not every video hits like the old days, but that's not the point anymore. He's not chasing trends, he's just creating. Still gaming, still being himself, just with a bit more perspective. And that's rare. But let's be honest, he's not perfect. Over the years, people have called him out for being too safe or too corporate. Like, some say he lost that chaotic, creative spark that made his mod showcases so fun. And yeah, there's truth to that. Once you get that big, everything becomes polished. You've got managers, contracts, sponsors. It's not just you and a webcam anymore. But maybe that's the price of being one of the last originals still standing. He survived the YouTube apocalypse, demonetization, Minecraft's rise and fall and rise again. He outlasted the trends. And somehow, he still feels like that same genuine, humble guy. You know what's crazy? There's a whole new generation discovering him right now through YouTube Shorts, reaction clips, or Minecraft nostalgia. They don't even realize how much of modern gaming YouTube started with him. Without DanTDM, we probably wouldn't have the same wave of family-friendly creators, mod reviewers, and storytelling in gaming content. He didn't just play Minecraft, he showed what you could do with it. And I think that's why his legacy sticks. He made gaming feel safe, exciting, and creative, all at the same time. Not edgy, not fake, just pure fun. So yeah, DanTDM might not upload every day anymore or chase viral moments, but that's not the point anymore. He's not chasing trends, he's just creating. Still gaming, still being himself, just with a bit more perspective. And that's rare. But let's be honest, he's not perfect. Over the years, people have called him out for being too safe or too corporate. Like, some say he lost that chaotic, creative spark that made his mod showcases so fun. And yeah, there's truth to that. Once you get that big, everything becomes polished. You've got managers, contracts, sponsors. It's not just you and a webcam anymore. But maybe that's the price of being one of the last originals still standing. He survived the YouTube apocalypse, demonetization, Minecraft's rise and fall and rise again. He outlasted the trends. And somehow, he still feels like that same genuine, humble guy. You know what's crazy? There's a whole new generation discovering him right now through YouTube Shorts, reaction clips, or Minecraft nostalgia. They don't even realize how much of modern gaming YouTube started with him.